It's flu season.
Get your flu shots right here on the program. Success Express, the #1 financial show on the planet, not including other financial shows. I'm Ethan, the Crispy Crust Gaga Stink, Hambone Jr., one of your co-hosts. And with me, of course, is my best buddy. There's a weird echo to me. I feel like I'm in space.
Do you have the Twitch volume on your stream
Hilarious.
open?
Bam.
Mute that.
It's like we're on the line to Space Mountain for a second.
I don't get it.
So with me is Eric. He's the Wabi Sabi Poppy, the mind freak of finance, the sniper of money. Bing bong fug. How's it going?
Hey, I was great, Ethan. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing great. I'm over here vaccinated, and it's just great to see you.
Same, by the way.
It's great to see you.
Definitely his saying it made it seem like you weren't.
Right.
Yeah. It was definitely, it felt a little bit like a dig. And I was trying to wait to talk till you introed me, but that actually was a little triggering. I'm with you, Eric.
Thank
I'm
you.
also vaccinated, and he is making it sound like none of us are.
Yeah, and this is our trauma that we're dealing with on today's Success Express. It's all about being bullied in the business.
Yeah.
Bullied in Business is the name of the show today by
right.
bald businessmen. And speaking of those types of men, Sean loves them. He also loves to do fantasy terrorist drafts online.
Yep.
Which is an
Crazy.
And he
interesting
loves to vape Delta 8
Yeah,
a lot.
he's obsessed with it. It makes him crazy, and I don't trust him while he's driving. But he's our producer today,
right.
Shawnee Moose the Goose. He's loose. What's up? From right here live in Burbank, ATC Studios.
I thought you were going to say from Latvia. You said right here a lot.
Right here, eating
right here in
latkes.
Latkes, yeah. Sean?
I haven't done Delta 8 in months.
I have a little tidbit for you guys.
Oh, interesting. A little tidbit from Eric today on the program. Tidbit from Eric. Tidbit.
Tidbit from Eric.
Tidbit.
Tidbit.
Tidbit. Little tidbit from Eric.
I tried Delta 8.
Oh my God. Eric.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, you know how dangerous it is because of Sean.
Yeah.
You guys, I definitely know what Delta 8 is 100%. I'm just
for the
saying,
audience,
well,
you
yeah,
wanna-
like for some people that were like, oh, what the fuck is, like, I'm hip,
Delta
cool,
8 is
young.
a drug. It's
Sean-
an addictive drug.
Why
Sean,
doesn't
talk about
Sean
it.
tell us what
Yeah, our
Delta 8
fucking
is?
resident
It sounds
Delta 8
like a
expert.
COVID variant.
Did some Delta 8.
Ask me what. I don't know anything about Delta 8.
Whoa.
No, my
Come
God.
on, you fuck.
Now I don't
Everything-
trust you that you are clean of Delta 8.
Right.
Because
Right.
now I think you're lying about that and that you're lying about this for sure. I know you're lying
a
about this.
Fucking snake.
No, I lost my vape here like months ago, and I never found it.
Yeah, but you,
You
know
still
what
know
Delta
about
8
it.
is.
We're throwing to you on the show to tell us about Delta 8. You don't know now?
It's part of weed.
What is it?
It's part of weed. That's going to help Jackie understand it.
Sean, I don't know you well enough to be getting this fucking upset about this.
Oh, my God.
What is Delta 8? I didn't
that
wanna-
she's
I didn't
coming
wanna-
here to be nice.
I didn't want to act like this in front of you guys.
We're not paying her.
I'm sorry, Jackie.
Boy-
Sean's a piece of shit.
Boy, are they not paying me.
What do you want, Sean? What can we do that you'll help us on the show? We
Your
ask
one
you what
job
Delta
is to
8
answer
is.
questions.
What
You
is
love
it?
And you love it. It's the thing you love the most.
I lost my vape. I haven't had it in months, but you have had it at some point.
So what is it?
I know. I like CBD now. I like CBD.
I don't
do
care. Tell us what Delta 8 is, you fuck.
CBD. It's a cannabinoid that's supposed. It's like less heady, so it's like make you less anxious.
Oh, so there you go.
Oh,
It's kind of
it's
like,
just like
so
a-
it is
it's like
kind
a-
of like
weed.
CBD.
It's
Oh, it's
weed.
weed. It's a cannabinoid that
like
makes
a
us a little bit less
lesser
heady.
percent.
Right.
Yeah.
So today we got.
So today, I tried Delta 8 in my week-long trip to New York City that I just got back from yesterday.
Wow, the Big Apple.
I went to New York City, and yeah, my girlfriend and I went to a store because weed is decriminalized in New York City, and we bought a Delta 8 vape because that was the only thing that they could sell us, and I got high.
That's unbelievable, Eric. That's a good tidbit, first of all. And secondly,
I have a bone. Well, you go first, secondly. No, I just,
Whoa.
something pissed
Whoa,
me
wait,
off,
wait,
but I'm
wait.
going to wait.
What did you say?
Ethan,
whoa.
I was just say, I just have like a little bit of a bone to pick about something.
Well, that means we're going to have to do an episode of The Boneyard, a fan favorite.
Oh, it does?
We're gonna,
Okay,
yeah.
I
that's what
don't
that
even know
means.
about that.
We're
I
going to
just
get
was
into
gonna
the Boneyard, and you're going to pick your bone, but I got to know if Eric's Delta 8 experience was good.
It was good.
So are you saying, and Sean, you can cut this out later. I understand we're live streaming, but cut this out.
We are?
Correct?
Yeah.
Currently live streaming on Twitch.
On Twitch.
We're on Twitch right now. We're on Twitch.
Hola, we're on Twitch.
So my question is, have we been wrong the whole time, like for months and months now, berating Sean for doing Delta 8?
Not at all. The guy does it 24/7. I smoked it
So
like an
he
adult.
had a problem / potentially has a problem.
Still does, 100%.
Yep.
And I
I'm with you.
used it in moderation, and it was very nice.
Responsibly like an
Enjoyed
adult.
yourself. Enjoyed yourself.
Yeah. You know how when you see a beer commercial, it's like, drink beer, drink it responsibly.
Yeah.
That's what I did, but with weed.
That's
Okay,
Budweiser,
gotcha,
right?
yeah.
Don't they say that on the Budweiser commercial?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the exact voice. they do.
drink a beer.
Budweiser, drink a beer.
It's uncanny. It's like that's
Thank
like the TV's on. Yeah.
Right.
It's like the TV from 18 years ago is on. Yeah.
Why that?
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
Be responsible.
Be responsible. Have a beer.
You think there's going to be Budweisers with Delta 8 coming?
I did have a
People should invest in
a
that.
login. Speaking of weed, everyone's gonna think I'm addicted to weed. I'm not. I just had weed twice in the same week.
No one would ever
Sure.
think that. Knowing you and knowing how you speak and the businesses you run,
Thank you.
there's no chance anybody would ever even
And
guess
also,
that you've done weed.
It's never like when someone says like, "Oh, people are going to think this thing about me. It's not true." Everybody immediately knows, yeah, it's not true.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's
Good.
not. Yeah.
Right.
No, and it doesn't feel like overcompensating in any way or protesting too much. It definitely just feels like, oh, cool. He doesn't like even care that much about weed.
Right.
Exactly. You're going to be overcompensated for just being you because you're great.
With money.
Diet Coke.
So, I had Lagunitas Hi-Fi Hops last night.
Wow.
It was a beer bottle,
Bragging.
0 calories,
Big brag.
much
Wow.
like the best drink on the planet, Diet
Diet
Coke.
Coke.
And it was great. It got me really high. It was 5 milligrams THC
Whoa.
in a beer bottle, 0 calories. Tasted like beer.
What?
Yeah, it's sick.
What the fuck is
Groundbreaking.
happening?
Lagunitas. Coming in
La
hot.
Juanitas.
La-
La Juanitas.
It's like, thank you.
La Juanitas.
La Juanitas.
La Juanitas.
0 calories.
I drink La Juanitas. La Juanitas, La Juanitas. I drink La Juanitas.
Hard to find the rhythm of this. There it is.
La Juanitas. It's what I drink.
La Juanitas.
When I need to think.
La Juanitas.
Hey, it's what I drink.
La Juanitas.
Hey, it's what I drink.
La Juanitas.
So I drank that and it was good. I got high.
Now, guys, I don't want to freak you out. But Jackie's got a bone to pick, and that means we're going into the boneyard.
That's right, Ethan. It's the Success Express Boneyard. In here, we settle scores, beefs, pickles, queries, and quests. I'm your host, Eric, the Wabi Sabi
Sabi
Poppy,
Poppy.
the mind freak of finance, the sniper of money, bing bong fuck. And we're in the Boneyard. It's a place where questions get answered, people get wrecked, feelings get hurt, and limits get tested. If you got a bone to pick, stick, poke, or prod, the Boneyard is the place to lay it all out on the table. The Bing Bong Table. Featuring the hosts and producers of Sing Song Bing Bong Bing Bong. When you're here, your family. Let's get it on. Welcome to the Boneyard.
Decon.
Decon.com.
So, Jackie, you
got a bone to pick.
we've all been there, right? Somebody pissed you off, somebody wronged you, sure.
This is, I should have a whole podcast called The Fucking Boneyard. Everything annoys me. I'm turning into Lewis Black, but
I love
turning
it.
into, always have been, here we go. So the one that used to really bother me is like when you were like hanging out outside, you're on a hike or you're somewhere and someone has like a speaker of just their music.
Oh.
This makes
Their
me
original music.
you wish that would I could at least support like, oh, you're an artist trying to share your music, which would still make me fucking crazy. Put headphones in, but if you're just like when someone
You're playing Ed Sheeran on a bicycle.
just stop
really
it.
loud.
Like you guys keep giving examples that wouldn't make me want to kill myself as
yeah,
hard.
Ed Sheeran's nice.
But I just mean like it's
Nice
never
boy.
It's never Ed Sheeran. It's
No, it's
just
Ted
like,
Sheepy.
that's right. It's Ted Sheepy Techno Duck. It's just fucking great. Change the
Okay, you got it. Ted Sheepy Techno Duck.
Ted Sheepy Techno Duck. Ted Sheepy Techno Duck. Ted Sheepy Techno Duck. Ted Sheepy Techno Duck. Ted Sheepy Techno Duck. Wow, wow, wow. Sheepy Techno Duck. Baka, 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 Techno Duck. Ted Sheepy Techno Duck. Ted Sheepy Techno Duck. Ted Sheepy Techno Duck. Ted Sheepy Techno Duck. Ha! So you're just chilling. Well, I'll give you the biggest bone is I went to a friend's wedding in Zion National Park. It's the most beautiful place you've ever seen in the world.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
I'm
Never
being-
been.
Okay, I'm being mocked, but it is actually nice. But
Oh,
okay.
that sounds super nice.
Oh, okay.
And I love trees and wind and
I love reggae music.
and cake they always have.
Wow, it sounds like you guys wouldn't even like a national park. That's crazy.
Never been to one.
You can bring cake to any park. It's legal.
I didn't even.
I've checked.
I did not know that. That would actually have made it even more sick. It was pretty sick.
I had a
So-
lot of conversations with security guards.
Can I bring this cake in here? Yes. You sure? I just don't want to get
I don't want to
arrested.
get her. No, you 100% can
You
bring
can
it
have
in here.
cake.
I don't
Kind of
wanna get
weird that
arrested.
you're even asking, sir.
Follow-up question, cookie cake?
Follow-up question, ice cream cake?
Yes.
Carvel?
I've tried it all.
Cookie puss?
Cookie
Okay, so there's the Narrows, and it's like a gorgeous. You're literally in between these two mountains, and you're like sort of hiking in water. It's the most gorgeous place on earth.
Wow.
And these kids come down, and they have backpack speakers, and they're just like blasting.
Slipknot.
I mean,
band.
Skrillex. Like you're just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's the most. Yeah, 100%.
I think I have some Skrillex
Me
here
too,
in
hold
case
on.
people need to know what
Me
it sounds
too.
like.
Also me.
You guys all have Skrillex on your shit. Just to give you an idea of what Jackie heard on the hike.
All right, so let's set the scene. Jackie, you're on a hike. It's beautiful.
It was that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Beautiful.
but it's not even just a hike. It's just one of the most pristine national parks
It's a peaceful meditation
in
hike.
the world. You're
It's a
you're
sauna
like-
that moves.
You're hiking in like knee-high water. These mountains are on either side of you, as far
It's
as
like
the
a
eye.
Norman Rockwell painting.
100%.
yeah, it sounds
As-
like Tomb Raider on her day off.
As far on her day on,
Yes, she
even
loves
as
the vacation.
far
Yeah,
as the eye
or on
can
her day
see, and then it's this.
Fuck your hike!
And the problem with you two is that actually kind of sounded just dope.
Yeah.
you.
But imagine, no problem.
Well, I was going to say there's a big problem I have with you two, but that might be another.
Oh, you got a
Oh,
bone,
yeah. Bone to pick with
I
you
got
two.
a Bono to pick with you
Wow. That was fabulous, actually. So, anyways, when you're
Hey,
all the-
I'm on the edge,
And you
okay?
can
two. Hey, it's the
same.
Diet Coke.
And you can translate that into like just being in a restaurant and sitting in an indoor restaurant and just sitting next to someone and they're just watching videos on their phone the entire time at full
Oh, my
volume.
God.
I'm just sort of confused about when this is my major bone, when like
Major bone time here
Major
on the
bone
Boneyard.
alert.
Major
We've
bone.
reached the peak of Boneyard here. Major bone.
If you're trying to time your trip with the boneyard right now, you should be peaking.
respect me, I am Major Bone. Anyway, so it just makes me fucking crazy. And then it makes me annoyed that it makes me crazy because I'm like,
Right.
I want to be fucking chill, cool. I don't
Yeah.
want to care that
Looks like I'm not.
that we're
Yeah.
talking and you're blasting fucking TikTok
Yeah.
at the next table.
Sure, or
Yeah.
Angry Birds.
Just stop it.
Right.
Just everybody turn off. Or I was in a sushi place the other day
Keyword,
and
rest,
someone's
right?
kid
Restaurant.
was playing a game
Trying
and
to
it's like,
sleep.
shut the volume.
Yeah.
I am so mad about this. I lose as you can see, I completely lose my sense of humor or my
No.
ability to do bits. I'm just
No, I
mad
love
about
that
it.
you're mad.
I'd like to piggyback on that.
Please.
Like I said, I was on Delta 8 on a train in New
Right.
York. I was.
And you
remember
don't,
that.
and you don't have a problem. It's not like you have a problem.
No, I don't have a problem. I just
you
vaped
just-
it a couple
yeah.
times and I got a
Sure,
little high.
you're not addicted to it to where you can't work on your best friend's
Podcast.
and
Yeah.
help them get to the airport
And
because
then
you're
act
addicted.
like you never heard of it when everybody asks you
Oh,
about
wouldn't
it.
that be something?
Get me
Right.
0 to 100 a goddamn gan.
So I'm on the Amtrak going from the New York City,
Sure.
up to the Finger Lakes.
As everybody calls it,
As
the
every-
New York City.
The New York City.
And I don't think you're allowed to say Finger Lakes. You might want to step back.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's right.
Sorry, it's 20,
Fisting- the
20
fist-
to
the fisting lakes, that's
right,
right.
right.
Thank you.
The two in the pink, one in the stink lakes.
Lakes, of course,
Right.
sure. The shocker
appreciate
lakes.
you.
as
Shocker
lakes.
we all understand. them to
Anybody
be.
could be watching. I
Yeah,
appreciate
exactly.
Sure.
Yes. Old people.
it. Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
cooking with gas now. Eric's talking about the elderly.
Yeah.
This
Old
lady,
people and
she's
boomers.
silently knitting on the train. Go on, Eric. This sounds very
this woman.
upsetting.
I'm gonna barf.
This lady. No.
Hey, lady.
I must have been in a car. I was the youngest. Me and my girlfriend were the youngest people in this car.
It's an old car.
No, the
Bragging.
train car.
Sounds like an
Old people.
Old car.
Old people all around us. No one had their phone on vibrate. It was constant ringtones.
Oh no, that makes me.
It was a
makes
symphony
my
of
It was a,
fucking
cell phone.
a veritable
neck itch.
symphony of crap ringtones. And it's not like, hey, once in a while one goes off, you're like, okay, turn it off. It's fine.
Yep.
No one turned it off because they couldn't hear it without without it blasting.
See, and this is perfect because you guys have similar bones, you'll notice. Both, you're being polluted with audio in both of your...
It's noise pollution.
It is
Right.
noise pollution.
Which is why, as fans of this show, McDucks, you're trying to figure out what to do with your companies, what to do with your businesses. Make them silent. That's the deal today.
Right. Make them silent.
Mute your shit. Nobody cares.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to hear anything ever.
Right. And you know what my favorite website is that is silent?
Tell me.
It's patreon.com/successexpress. You're going to want to go there
Yeah.
and hit that donate button.
And you'll notice when you get there,
No sound.
you're not going to
No
hear any
sound.
sounds.
It's quiet as fuck.
Ain't shit for sound.
Right.
You
It was
gotta
like
click-
being in Zion National Park on a Monday without dubstep teenagers.
Yeah, a waterfall in your hair and stuff.
Right. But even quieter than that.
What about when people just let their ringer ring and don't answer it or silence it?
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Yeah, they think they're being fancy opera people.
Shut your ringer.
Thank you.
So,
So do we have an ad today?
well, let's get the hell out of the boneyard first.
Right.
Thank you guys for joining us for that. It was the boneyard.
I'm upset.
That was the success.
We're all still pissed.
I'm upset now.
That was the Sissy Sissy's Boneyard. The broth boneyard.
the broth yard.
In here we settle scores, beefs, pickles, queries, and queefs. It's a place where questions get answered, people get wrecked, feelings get hurt, and limits get tested. If you got a bone to pick, stick, poke, or prod, the Boneyard is the place to lay it out on the table. The Bing Bong Table. Featuring the hosts and producers of Sing Song Bing Bong Ping Pong. When you're here, your family. Let's get it on. Welcome to the Boneyard. I'm Eric.
You do that whole spiel in and out of the
Correct.
boneyard?
It's important.
How else would we know?
It's important because people wouldn't know what's going on.
That's how we know what just happened.
Yeah.
I was like, surely they missed the audio before and they're just catching it now.
No,
Nope.
we like to over contextualize.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for
everybody.
sure.
Well, if you're watching a show and you don't see an intro outro, it's like, where am
Where
I?
am
What's
I?
going on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who is this?
Tonight
Am I
show.
still even on this planet?
Right. On this
Yeah.
planet.
You could have
Yeah.
left the planet years ago.
Yeah,
I know.
that's true.
I could have walked the planet.
Am I even on this?
Now,
Oh,
I'm not plugged in here, guys, so if there's people shouting stuff on Twitch, I got to know about it.
On Switch.
Who's talking on Switch?
Well, Bat Nuna loves Eric lightly fondling the mic stand, so if we can get a little more of that.
Oh, we can.
Oh,
Yeah,
sick.
we could
Okay, of
definitely pump
course.
that up, Eric.
of course. Oh,
Yeah.
Turned me way up. I got ASMR
ASMR.
vibes.
Oh, great. It's time for our new ASMR section.
This one's called Success Express Mukbang.
Before we enter our new section, does anyone else need anything? Everybody okay?
No, they're loving the graphics.
Yo, that's all
graphics
Lukey
are
Lou.
incredible.
New Purdue is killing it right now with the graphics. Hey, breaking news right now. Can we try that?
Yeah.
This just in. This is important. Big news.
Hey.
Lukey Lou is the new Purdue is killing it on the graphics.
Oh my God.
That's the news.
That just in.
That's the fucking just in breaking
Wow.
news. Great job, Lukey Lou. And I promise next time we'll get you a goddamn microphone so I can talk to you. I thought he was going to yell something. I don't know.
Hey, by the way, well, actually, Sean, can you give Lucas a mic?
Yeah, actually,
Just
Sean.
your mic real quick.
Kind of just forever, too.
Hey, maybe Lucas
Hey.
will tell us how you feel about Delta 8.
Yeah. And before that, Lucas, I just want to say, I love you, man.
I love you, Eric.
All right.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's really sweet. I don't know that we needed him on mic for that, but that you can get.
No, actually,
Okay.
hold the mic for a second, Lucas. I love you too, Lucas.
Hey, Lucas, can you grab that mic from Shawnee? Mm-hmm. You have it?
I got it.
All right, cool. I just wanted to say I don't know you that well, but you seem really super cool.
Oh, I love you, Jackie.
Oh my! Holy shit, we're dating. This is
Wow.
crazy. You guys, I didn't know it was gonna be that easy.
It's a love fest
Yeah.
in here. That's
Wow.
the way we like to keep the vibes
Yeah,
here.
everybody loves each other.
ATC Studios.
I love you.
Lucas.
I love you, Lucas.
So, do we have an ad, Sean?
Yeah, we have a mix-up here
Oh.
from Bat Nuna again. Was hoping we could do a sponsorship.
A sponsorship.
Of Gatorade, AID. Gator, AID, Gatorade.
That's fantastic. I mean, we love gators coming from South Florida.
I watched
course.
a gator movie last night.
Oh, what'd you watch?
I watched a movie called Crawl.
Oh,
Came out
Crawl.
in 2019 about a girl and her dad who are trapped in a hurricane house, and there's gators are everywhere in the house.
That's crazy that I've never heard of that. Neither has Ethan, and no one in the room has ever heard of Crawl.
I watched it last night. It's a real movie. It was on Hulu.
For Huluween.
It was
boy.
part of Huluween.
Right now going on, guys, Huluween. You can watch scary movies on Hulu all month long,
That's
I
right.
believe.
Hulu has partnered with the band Ween.
Correct.
And they have
That's
created
right.
Huluween.
Yes.
Michael Candy Corn is available
Whoa.
for weapons. Already.
He's coming out of retirement
Michael Candy Corn.
to be on Huluween.
To be on Huluween. They're playing all the Michael Caine movies.
I can't name you one Michael Caine movie that he starred in.
Neither can I,
Besides
and
The
there's
Dark Knight and-
250. Do you know that he's been in, I think, he and I want to say Samuel L. Jackson. My dad told me this years ago. He's like, do you know Michael Caine and Sam Jackson have been in more movies than anybody ever of all time? I never fact-checked it, but he did say that.
I love that your dad is just a movie trivia guy.
He read it in Entertainment Magazine or
Right,
somewhere,
right.
and then just called me.
Looking
he loves
for
to go.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
not finding me. Sometimes.
Well, what was it? Huluween?
No,
No.
Gatorade.
Gatorade.
Oh, Gatorade. I was just connecting it to
Halloween.
scary movies that we should all watch.
You know why I don't watch scary movies? I don't
Because
like
you
to.
get scared?
I don't like to be scared. Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
It makes me think like, oh,
Something's
Yeah.
happening. That's evil.
yeah.
I like
I don't
getting
like the
scared.
waiting. I don't like the like.
The
The like, yeah,
suspense.
the suspense, and spoons. I do not. I'm like, it makes me like, even thinking about it, my like.
I just
chest
have to
gets
make
tight.
sure to watch something nice and cozy
Afterwards,
or
right.
else I'm gonna be in the mindset of everybody's out to get me. There's all these spookies around the corner.
Right.
Spooky
Right.
Spidey.
Suspense Express.
That's what I say.
Sometimes this
That's
show
what they
can
say.
be like a big, scary, suspenseful movie.
And Halloween
It's
is
Friends.
coming up, so maybe we
It's
should do Suspense Express.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, maybe
Oh,
next week
Halloween.
we'll do a spooky Suspense Express episode.
But not now.
No, now we're going to talk about
Gatorade.
Gatorade. Thank
Correct.
you to that person who said that. What's their name?
Bat Nuna, I
Bantana.
believe.
Bat Luna. Thank you for that mix-up. The jungle.
The Tundra.
Outer space.
The rainforest.
The Rainfork.
Idaho.
Cafe.
Idaho. Shoe store.
All of these places you can see a gator. And yeah.
Never know where they are.
Fucking scary, if you ask me.
Yeah, but you know what no one
Big.
ever thinks about? Sometimes the gator needs help.
Right. You ever hear that expression, the spider is more scared of you than you are scared of it?
Yeah, that's a very famous phrase.
Right.
I'd never get a word wrong of it because it's so famous and ingrained
Yeah,
in
the
me.
phrase, have you ever heard of it? The spider is a more scared,
scared
in you
of you.
than you in scared in it.
And that's why I have that tattooed on my balls.
That's right.
I work at Foot Locker, and 9 years ago I was attacked by a gator while I was on my closing shift. It was just me locking up the store. Next thing you know, my fucking arm is bit off by a gator. It sucked.
It wasn't great. I wasn't there, but I was working next door at Claire's, and I heard him screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was next door actually at a Gatorade kiosk, and I saw this go down, and I thought maybe there's something I can do about this. And I started looking at there's a gator, there's a guy hurt. The gator looks kind of hurt and pissed off. He doesn't want to be at a Foot Locker. I'm selling Gatorade. Maybe something can be done here.
Right.
That's what people don't realize. They don't realize that the gators also need aid. They think like
Right.
that's why we were all going. I mean, there again, I was next door at Claire's. I was piercing a very young baby's ears, and because that's like a cool thing to do when a baby's like just born. Take
Yeah.
it to the mall.
Put
yeah.
holes in
and
it.
Put
Oh, yeah.
holes in
You
it.
Hole
cut
punch.
off, cut off the tip of its
mall.
penis.
Hole
and
punch that baby.
Yeah, cut its dick tip off and pierce its ears when it's a tiny baby.
I didn't
Soon
know.
as you
I
can.
didn't know Claire's had moils.
Yeah, Claire's has a red. There's a Robertson. There's a Moyle. They're all there with Claire's. See? Okay. Anyway, what I'm saying is people don't realize that gators also need aid. And that's what I'm here to talk to you guys about.
Right. What is Gatorade, Eric?
Hi, I'm Herrick. I'm one of the co-founders and developing creative executives, non-negotiable business associate
What?
at Gatorade. I wear many hats. I line produce. But I do know what it is, of course, which is a ointment. It's an ointment for gators as well as for humans, but it doesn't do as much for humans. For humans, it's used mostly as a lotion or like a high-end cologne. But for gators, it can serve to heal them physically and emotionally.
Right.
My friend Blarick knows more than I do, though.
Hey, I'm Blarick. And I think what people don't realize about gators is that when they're in pain, that's generally when they try to eat people. It's not, they're
Right.
not trying to eat people because they're hungry. That's
Right.
people, because
No,
they're
no.
the predators of the sea. They can eat whatever the fuck they want. They're not hungry. They're in pain. That's why they're attacking your puppy or your friend or
Yes.
Eric when he was
They-
at Foot Locker.
Right.
They just needed a little,
A little tension.
and that's what they, you know that, like how do you take out a crocodile's, a gator's tooth, very carefully, the old joke. And
It's true, though.
Right.
That's why it's an old joke, because it's true.
And that's
I
why
also
it
have
stood
that
the test
tattooed
of
on my
time.
balls.
That's right. Huge balls.
Elephantitis.
the
I believe
amount,
it's the proper-
Right.
The amount of real estate on those things to be able to have written everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we use it just as to put sticky notes on.
I was
going to
say sort of as a whiteboard.
Yeah, if you got something that
Yeah.
big, make it functional.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, Gatorade.
Anyway, Gatorade's really good. You just rub it on the gator if it's already, in my case, it already ripped my arm off, unfortunately.
Right.
But once Herrick came over and he rubbed the Gatorade on the gator, that thing went right to sleep. It's amazing. I heard that it's a mixture of bee pollen, Red Bull,
Yep.
peanut butter,
And coconut oil.
And cassava root.
And cassava root.
monk fruit,
And ketchup.
and and I heard that all of that was sitting in a big bowl and jazz was played to it for about 4.5 hours.
Did you guys already say soy lecithin?
No.
I think there's also some soy lecithin.
There is.
How much?
60 grams.
About 60 grams per bottle.
Right.
But it creates a really nice texture, and so you can rub it on, if your mother or your grandmother needs some, you can put it on her.
But again, we've said earlier, it doesn't work as well on people as it does
No.
on Crocs.
Right.
No, it
Gators,
didn't heal his arm at all. There's
No.
nothing that.
Oh no, my arm is still off. It
Right.
still hurts a lot. I did not go to the
Important
doctor
to say
since
that.
then.
Yeah.
It's just sort of loose, bloody skin flaps that are just sort
Sure.
of floating in the wind when I
Yeah.
walk.
Smelly too, but it does help
It is
gators.
rotten.
It does help gators if you have a pet gator, either in a cage or loose at your place. So yeah, just go to Gatorade.biz, .biz, and then you can scoop up
That's
either.
2 Z's in biz.
Right. And also, yeah, we know it sounds a lot like the sports drink Gatorade.
Obviously, but that's kind of brand recognition type.
Yeah, maybe you guys
IP.
haven't heard of play on words. Don't fucking come at us for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's called parody law, and you can look it up.
Yeah. What's how Weird
My
Al
uncle's
has
a
career.
lawyer.
So that's how Weird Al has a career.
Yeah, my uncle's a lawyer, and he said it was cool if I named,
The company.
the company.
Oh, I meant to
Gatorade.
ask you about that. Can your uncle hit my old landlord? They gave me like hardly anything back in my security deposit.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, great.
He
We
is
got that
he does
solved.
Mostly real estate law anyway.
Gatorade.
Awesome.
Gatorade.
Thank you. So that was an awesome infomercial for Gatorade. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for sponsoring the show. You can be like Gatorade too and sponsor the show anytime you want right here on Twitch.
Shashish on Twitch.
You can just search Hashish Espos right in your Twitch bar.
Hey, what? In my what?
I think that's what it's called. Twitch experts?
In my what?
Twatch bar, twatch bar, put it in my twatch bar, twatch bar, twatch bar, put it in my twatch bar. So smooth, smooth, put it in your twatch bar, so smooth, smooth, put it in your twatch bar.
Well, we've learned a lot today here on Says Spread. Can't say you didn't learn something.
That is our outro catchphrase that we forgot last time.
Correct. And thank you to Jackie T.
Jackie Chan.
You really,
Pleasure to be here.
from your karate movies until now, you've really
Yeah.
inspired us all.
Thank you so
And,
much.
Uh,
Was I in Rush Hour?
Yes, you were.
Oh my God!
Correct.
Yeah, I
Hour
killed.
two.
Yeah, I killed.
You
Cool.
killed in that.
Wow. Yeah, thank you.
And the tuxedo.
Whoa! Did I wear a tuxedo? The movie
You did.
tuxedo.
It was a very
oh, cute.
special tuxedo.
Special and spooky. And you
I a
can watch it
penguin?
on Halloween. Penguin, yeah. You were also a penguin.
Mm-hmm.
And Look Who's Dancing on the Iceberg Now.
Right.
2.
I remember
Two.
that. Yeah, that's right. Look who's also dancing on the ice.
Look who's also dancing
Yeah,
on the
that's
iceberg now.
2.
Dose.
But
Also-
we're going to talk
well.
about how to hire people next episode, so definitely tune in for that.
Yes,
That's going to
our,
be sweet.
our firing episode got a lot of love.
Correct.
yeah.
The firing squad here, Eric
Yep.
and I. And you, are part of the firing squad, you can fire people easy. And now you'll be able to hire people using our
Hiring squad.
service, the hiring squad.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun next week. And Jackie, any pets you think people should adopt the next few days, or
Well, yeah, I have a dog named Glenn. I adopted him. He's my number one best friend, best guy in the world, best in the business. And yeah, like Bob Barker used to always say, have your pets spayed and neutered, but also adopt. And that's the financials of it. The longs and the shorts are the financials.
so just you heard it from Jackie Tohn, hole punch babies as soon as they're born
That's right.
in the ears or the genitals, and do the same with your dogs, and have a great time with you and by yourself.
Have a great life.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck with your fucking life.
Yeah, good luck with your
Yeah,
fucking
all right.
life.
See how
we'll
that
see you next
goes.
time.
This has been
See how that
Success
fucking
Express.
goes.
You fucking idiot.
Shut up.